It's the Houston Astros.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning. Brady House digs in now. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Alvarez takes it in for the out. One down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Now here is Jose Tena. Move to second. Rosa back on a dive.
Time to see if this one shines. Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at bat. Nice job right there.
Line drive. And there are 2 outs. So now the Astros designated hitter, Isaac Paredes. This one in the air, center field. Rosa under it. He's got it. Runners tagging from second and third. Fires it to the plate. Tag. Not in time. He's safe. It's 3-0. Back here in Nationals Park. And now up for Washington, Alberto Rosa. Line drive, Adam in center field. 1 pitch and 1 out. Alberto Rosa getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. Line, and that's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
So important to get into the fielding position as you deliver that baseball. That is a looper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knock. And those are the
to the right side. There's one. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing. So a runner at third, 2 outs. Warming Bernabel digging in for the Nationals. Now a step off to third. He'll score. It's 6-2.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
Rosa kept the hitting streak alive.
No, Boog, it was a strong individual day for him. Even if they couldn't quite get the win, this is a game he can feel really good about.
Si no me remonto yo mismo y me voy para home. ¿Entiendes? Para igual. Hey, ahí viene el juego de estrellas. ¿Me pondrán a mí a jugar? Vamos a ver. Yo creo que no me toca jugar. Yo tengo primero.
Alberto Rosa, fresh off an incredible. So 2 down. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talked about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Rosa steps in, facing one of the top arms in the league. Big moment, big challenge.
You know, Boog, these are the matchups that tell you what a hitter is made of. Let's see what he brings to the table right here.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
And now it's Luis Garcia. The 0-2. Runner on the move in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. That's 20 stolen bases for him this season. Man on second, 2 down. Runner on the go again. Swing and a pop-up. McMahon under it. And that's the 3rd out. Here comes Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. That's a hit. And the tying run is on base.
No está difícil.
Rosa, 22 years old, and he's been electric at the plate with 7 home runs in his last 10 games. In the air to left center. And there's 2 away. Rosa stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Popped up. McMahon under it. And there's 1 down. So a man at first. Here's the center fielder, Alberto Rosa. 1 for 3. Check swing, and he went 0-1. That one at the knees for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
That one is absolutely belted. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. Safe. Then it's 5-0. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Luis Garcia will hit next. Man at second. He's trying for third. In the air, right field. Judge gets under it. Hauls it in. Runner pretty far from second. They got him. A huge double play for the defense. There's Ryan McMahon now. The Yanks down to their final strike. And that's a base hit. Around second now, going for 3. In there safely.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes.
Rosa kept the hitting streak going in this one.
Well, every team in the league wants hitters who can consistently deliver games like the one he had today, because it can help you get wins like this one. Nice job.
Rosa digging in now. Nothing cooking this inning, but they've still got a shot with 2 away.
Yeah, that's all it takes, Boog. 1 swing, 1 base runner, and suddenly it's game on.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Nationals go quietly. They trail it here 2-0. Now Jazz Chisholm Jr. steps up for a big at bat. 2 on, 1 out. That's out to center field. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Throw into third. In there. He's safe. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Rosa batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
Well, these Nats showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Takes it in for the out. Back in Washington, D.C., top of the 6th inning, Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. In the air to left center, Rosa on the move to the gap. Takes it in for the out. This one in the air center field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. So 2 down. Next to hit, Alberto Rosa. And a little something extra at stake in this at bat, as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
They're down to their final strike. Rosa wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and the strike call will stand, so they'll lose their first challenge. Hard hit left side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. Rosa had the kind of game you'd like to avoid, which contributed to the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game in the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
5+ rated arm, which basically means good luck.
Yeah, Boog, if he reaches base here, somebody better start checking for controller cheats.
That one drilled left field. That's back there. And it is out of here. A solo shot. And we're level. It's 1-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Swings here and blasts one left field. That one opts against the fence. Relay to second, but he's in there easily. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
1 out, runner at second. Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. Man at second. Runner breaks for third. On the ground right side. Base hit! The run comes in to score from second. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1. Aaron Judge at the plate. Hard liner, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and they lead by 2.
Vamos, Rodón. Rodón.
Liner, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And now it's Luis Garcia. So a walk puts runners at first and second. And today is draft day, singing an exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams. It's also changed a lot in terms of the immediacy of finding out. I mean, what was it? Carrier, runners on the move. on the ground.
Get down, get down.
McMahon fires over to first, and that is that. Top of inning number 7, and stepping in for New York, Ben Rice.
Jugada, jugada, jugada.
Full extension makes the catch. What a play.
You love to see when a guy's hungry to
What
make a play.
a
Right
play.
there, an excellent diving catch. You could absolutely tell he was all in tracking that ball down.
Man. Aldo
Rosa
Polito.
stepping in. It's late, it's quiet, but here's a chance to make some noise with 2 gone.
Yeah, this is when rally hats get flipped, Boog. Let's see if he can twist this script.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one hops against the fence. Relay throw to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
So runner at second, 2 down. Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. Man on second, 2 down. Runner takes off for third. That's a base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Rosa made a big contribution despite the loss. A 4-hit performance, including a home run.
Well, Boog, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time up, even in a loss.
Que no vamos. Ya lo mira, se volaron el día de... No me llevaron para allá.
Alberto Rosa comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game. Shades of... Locks in. You can feel it. Big moment here.
Yeah, everyone in the yard just sat up in their seats. So did I, Boog.
Grounded to third. Could be 2. Here's Geloff for 1. On to first, double play.
That was a much-needed double play right there. It gives him a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning. 1
down. Here's the left fielder, Colby Thomas. And that one is lifted in the air. Rosa on the move to the gap. He's got it. And there's 2 down. In the air to left center, Thomas on the move. And that quickly 2 away. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the center fielder, Alberto Rosa. Well struck left field. And it's off the wall. The throw in. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at second.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Rosa did well in the losing effort.
Well, Boog, it was a strong individual day for him. Even if they couldn't quite get the win, this is a game he can feel really good about.
All set for the start of the inning. And now up for Washington, Alberto Rosa. Out to short, Cortez. Whips it to first. And quickly one away in the second. So back to the top of the order. Brent Rooker up next for the A's. That one is absolutely belted, and that's got extra bases written all over it. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. That one ripped right center field, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
He was all over that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Next for the Nationals is the DH, Jacob Young. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third.
Get down, slide.
Kurtz takes it to the bag. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happens.
Now a step off to third. He'll score, and they've tied it. It's 2-2. Zach Geloff will hit next. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. There's a swing and a drive. That's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch.
Up next, the A's, third baseman number 2.
Forced to cover a lot of ground to make the play over there, Chris. StatCast shows us what a challenge it was just to get to that ball.
Yeah, he covered more than 110 feet before hauling that thing in on the run, and just showing good instincts off the bat, man. And he took a great route to get there in time. That's pretty special.
Rosa turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play. Out to short. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. And they get the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Runners at the corners here. One away. Lawrence Butler. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags for home. Here's the throw. Save. And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. Rosa stepping in now. Runners out there and a chance to chip away.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a bomb. Just needs to find some outfield grass, Boo. Keep the pressure on.
Out to short, Cortez. To first, and they're happy to just get off the field. On to the bottom of the eighth. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. Line drive, base hit. Now he'll turn for second. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. So up next, Jacob Young. Runner on the move, in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. In the air to left center. Ibanez in position. 2 away. So runner at second, 2 down. Warming Bernabel digging in for the Nationals. 1 strike away. He's trying for third. Got it! And that's the ball game. Rosa with a nice showing despite the loss.
No question that he delivered at the dish for him. Even though it wasn't enough to get them the W, this was a good showing at the plate.
Brent Rooker digs in now. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Alberto Rosa stands in now and watches strike one. Rosa not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge, and the strike call will stand. One challenge remaining for them now. 2 down, nobody on. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Throw in is offline, so he'll get in there with a 2-out double.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
He's trying for third, right side. Handles, throws to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So digging in, Carlos Cortez.
Hey, estoy cogiendo, espera.
Those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for Washington, the designated hitter.
Rosa blocks in. If this offense were a lawnmower, he's yanking the cord and hoping for a roar.
And if that doesn't work, Boog, you better believe he's giving it a second pull.
Pitch is in there. Strike one. Rosa recently earned Rookie of the Month honors. That's ripped into the outfield, and that's got extra bases written all over it. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. Jacob Young getting ready to hit. Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely. Uh-oh, and he broke early for third. Now they've got him in a rundown. And they put the tag on him for the out. So 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Alberto Rosa. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. That one is absolutely belted. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double as they score a pair on the play.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
2 on, 2 outs. And he hits a ground ball right side. Kurtz steps on the bag. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. And now it's going to be Alberto Rosa. Hot shot to third. And the inning is over. Rosa was a big contributor for them in the win. 3 hits and every one of them went for extra bases.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
Mira, me tienen que medir que. A ver, de cuarto, me escribieron cuarto bate.
Alberto Rosa, fresh off an incredible. Now a chance for Alberto Rosa, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That one carrying. Caught just shy of the wall. And that one hammered. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. His 13th home run of the season. And they close the gap. It's 4-2.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away.
Let's take another look at it, but this time with the help of StatCast.
Well, this one wasn't hit that high, but when you can launch it at 111 miles per hour off the bat and get some backspin, it'll carry enough to get out of here.
Back here in Denver, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Alberto Rosa. Ripped to right. But can't make the catch. It drops. And a good start to the inning.
Great job right there. Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on.
Runner takes off in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Man at second. Runner goes again. In there for strike 3. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Ahora vamos para home.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Check on the runner.
Hey!
Bottom of the 6th. So in now for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. Line drive. Catches, stumbles, hangs on.
Well, just an excellent job to track that one down. That was a tough play, and he tried to stay on his feet, not wanting to dive and maybe have it go by him, but the lunge at the end kind of sent him barrel rolling. Great effort and a nice job to hang on to the ball for the catch.
Rosa locks in, tying run on. No time like the present. This trip to the plate could really shake things up.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. These are the moments that define a hitter's season. He's got a shot to flip the script right here.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Batter challenges in a very big spot, and it'll stay a strike. The umpire was correct. So they've only got one challenge left now. So the tying run at second. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Rosa stepping in now. 2-out RBI opportunity here.
A knock could be the gut punch that seals it. Pressure moment.
Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Run comes in from second, and they take a 3-run lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Man on second, 2 down. Runner takes off, right side. Whips it to first. That ends the inning. And next to hit for the Rockies, Jordan Beck. The 0-2. That's ripped into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Headed for the plate. Cut off, throw to third. And he's in there. A run scores. It's a 2-run game. Well, Rosa was a big contributor for them in the win. Had 3 hits, one of them a homer.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
One down. Alberto Rosa digging in for the Nationals. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field.
Pick it up. Yeah, that ball's hit hard.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Runner on digging in for the Rockies. And a payoff pitch. That's out to center field. That's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard. That one is absolutely belted. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Doesn't stop. Heads for home. He'll score, and they lead by 4.
Those plays are challenging for outfielders because of the chase to the ball. You know you have to do everything perfect just to track it down. Sometimes even that's not enough to make the catch.
Dalen Lyle now at the plate. Payoff pitch, and they're all loaded up. Here's the third baseman, Brady House. The 0-1. In the air, right field. Bean settles underneath it. Brings it in. Runners tagging from second and third. The throw's offline. He's saved. It's 5. So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Warming Bernabel digging in for the Nationals. Up the middle. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third.
Up next to the Nationals.
Rosa with a homer in his last game. Ripped, but it curls foul. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. Here comes the 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Rosa not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And the strike call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. The 0-2. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Carrying well. And that one hops the wall. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. He's safe. It's 7-0. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is.
Runner breaks for third. Swing and a ball popped in the air. It's going to fall for a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. And now up for Washington, Brady House. Now a step off to third. He will score. It's 8-0. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game looking at the pitching matchup where you expected offense to score and not as lopsided as this.
Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Rosa digs in. Not a lot of traffic this inning, but he's got the power to change that with one swing.
Yeah, and that's the kind of threat that keeps pitchers honest, even with 2 outs and no one on.
And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Boog, I know you love the slug. Well, slugging percentage is on the rise in this one. That's his 3rd extra base hit of the game. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of.
Runner takes off. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Fires it to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Now here is Alberto Rosa. Base hit center field. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's 9-2. Now it's the right fielder, Dalen Lyle. Brings it in for the 3rd out. 1 run. So back to the top of the order. Jordan Beck digging in for the Rockies. 2 on, 2 outs. Right side, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Rosa really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. Drove in 3 runs on the day.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boog. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one. That's really all you can ask him to do.
Alberto Rosa with 5. 1 down. And now the catcher comes up to him. Hunter Goodman. In the air out to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Throw gets by him at second. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
He's trying for 3rd, and that one gets way at the plate. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Two and 1 now. Ground ball right side. Johnston. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And the first run of the game comes across. Back here at Coors Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Brett Sullivan digging in for the Rockies. That's a hit. And the tying run is on base.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
The center fielder, number 7, Alberto Rosa.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. And it flies to the deepest part of the park. No doubt about this one. Home run. And the Nats have the lead. It's 3-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch.
Dando tabla, papá, dando tabla.
The on-deck circle. So when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So runner at second, 2 down. Hunter Goodman digging in for the Rockies.
Que no ensucie esta película, papá. Siéntate ahí, pero no vaya a echarme algo sucio.
Man at second. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Base hit into the outfield. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. They trail by 1. It's 3-2.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Rosa digging in, nobody on, 2 gone, but this hitter's still dangerous.
Yep, a swing, a mistake, and suddenly it's a brand new ball game.
On the ground to the left. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Warming Bernabell. Digging in for the Nationals. Man on second, 2 down. In the dirt. Outside corner, got him looking. So 1 left for Washington, and it remains a 3-2 ball game.
Claro que hay hecho. Si está todo vacío, cabrón. ¿Lo que digo?
That one ripped to center field, and it's into the gap. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Relay throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he's swinging the baseball tells me that he's seeing it like a beach ball.
4 gente.
So
Oh my God, denle like, man.
Bernabell. Here's the pitch. On the move.
Locked in like he was. It's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
He crazy, man. He go to the hospital. Que no está trabajando.
Alberto Rosa comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game. Shades of Tony Gwynn. That's the 1 down. And next is the Diamondbacks DH, Kevin Alcantara. Now the 0-1. This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run. That'll fire up the dugout, and they add a run. It's 5-zip.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
Back here in Nationals Park, Alberto Rosa has been living in scoring position in doubles machine and in elite company.
Yeah, Boog, that swing finds the gap over and over, and that's how you flip the field and a game in a hurry.
In the air, left side. Gurriel on his way over. And there's one down. Kelly was recently named pitcher of the month for some outstanding work on the mound. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Gabriel Moreno next to hit.
Football, baseball, man.
On a line out towards center. And that's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Rosa ready to hit now. Down late. RBI opportunity. And this guy's looking like he wants to write the comeback chapter.
Yeah, let's see if he grabs the pen, Boo. Could start writing a whole new story here.
2 on, 2 outs. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Ruiz around third. The tag, and he's safe. It's 7-3. Next to hit, Brady House. 2-2. Swing, and he popped it up. Tawa settles under this one, and that will end the inning. 2 on, 2 outs. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Rosa wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And that one was indeed a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge. The Nats trying to get back into this one here in the bottom of the 6th. That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down into the gap. 1 run is in.
Todo lo que yo tengo jugando, juego, tú sabes, nada más. Si tú tienes otro delantero, ellos vienen con ellos no tiran bola ahora. Es más, ellos no te tiran una bola ahora. Todos los picheos están en la zona todito, no hay uno que dice, ay, de qué bola. No te tiran bola, ellos te tiran en la esquinita porque tú no puedes batear, pero es detrás. Pero no te tiran ni que bola aquí abierto. Date cuenta para que tú veas.
That one kicks away from the catcher, so a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Pick off to third. He hits the dirt, and he is safe. He stole home. I don't believe it. 1 down. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Kevin Alcantara.
Jugada, Tito, jugada. Jugada, Tito, de cabeza.
Diving catch. What a play.
Hitter's got a broken heart on that one. It had base hit written all over, maybe extra bases. Great diving catch for the upset.
Pero yo lo dije el nombre.
Runner in scoring position, game hanging in the balance. Big moment here.
Yeah, this is where
¿Qué sabe de pelota?
Time to come through.
Tito, ¿qué sabe de pelota?
And that's a base hit. Coming home. Here comes the throw.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Substitution being made at first. Nationals turn to a pinch runner. Nasim Nunez.
Tito, no sabe de eso, Tito.
Big contribution despite the loss. A 4 RBI game at the dish.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. They didn't get the win, but he certainly wasn't the reason they lost.
Él no sabe de eso, Tito. Tú estabas jugando ahora. Práctica.
So 2 down, an outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Rosa on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
La práctica.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now up for Washington, Alberto Rosa. That one ripped left field. Bangs off the wall. Relay throw to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. Runner in scoring position now. And a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Next to hit for the Nats, Brady House. The 1-2. Up the middle, base hit into the outfield. Here comes the throw. But it's offline, and it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get from infielder. You know they used to say, charge it, crazy.
Hammered, base hit. Coming home. The relay to the plate. He'll score easily. And the lead is up to 5. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody.
Quick move to first, and he's back safely.
Well, they've been 4 runs off. This is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
On the goal, and that chance handled. Here's Marte for 1. Double play.
¿Y tú qué eres? ¿Y tú qué eres? Un jugador duro.
Played 4. It's the Nationals 5 and the Diamondbacks nothing. You're watching Nationals baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic. Here's Ketel Marte.
No, será que no cogió una.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Tito, yo me imagino en los ponches que se dio. Este no batió nada.
This rain is not letting up.
And if we do get it,
la sacó de guardia para tirar para otro lado.
If it's a long break and going to have to exit this game a little early.
There's a strike. Batter challenges in a very big spot. And it'll stay a strike. The umpire was correct. So they've only got 1 challenge left now. Swung on, belted.
¡Ay! Con base llena. Tito, base llena. ¡Oh! Mi primer Grand Slam.
He crushes that one to center field.
Yo.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like
Llevo
no matter
15
how you
ya.
attack it,
A mí me siguieron ahora fuera.
he
Sí, ya llevo 15.
doing a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. It's the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
Rosa was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. A 3-hit performance, including the homer.
Oh, Boot, can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. He's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
Ahora es jugador de softball.
So 2 down. Here's the catcher, Gabriel.
Oye, ahora.
He'll 1. And that one hammered.
Tito, de espalda, de espalda. Mira cómo es, Tito, tú vas a esa jugada. ¿Error de qué? Tú estás loco, muchacho.
What a play!
What this play?
Things you can do as an outfielder. You lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning. That gets the team fired up in the dugout.
Yo soy center field.
Up now for Washington, Alberto Rosa. Rosa knocked home 5 runs in his last game. Rosa not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge, and the strike call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. 2 down, nobody on. Lined into right, and that is that.
Yeah.
Back in Washington, D.C., all set for the start of the inning. Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Yo, ¿tú no viste eso? Eso tú no lo viste. ¿Cómo se quedó así parado, viste? ¿Eh? Yo, you kidding me? Yo, mira, la llegada de Juan es diferente ahora, ¿tú sabes?
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
One out man at first. Now up next for Arizona, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. That one is absolutely
otra, de espalda.
And makes the catch. What a play!
Está loco.
Working hard on that one. It had base hit written all over it. Maybe extra bases. Great diving catch for the upset.
Extra base.
And now up for Washington, Alberto Rosa. He really made his presence felt back in the 4th inning of this one, Singy.
Absolutely. 3-run blast and a shot.
Otro.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man.
Me pichó, el mismo picheo me lo largó, pues era loco. Está loco con el país.
To their lead. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
Esa tú no la tienes.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Alberto Rosa getting ready to hit.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at-bat.
Sí, tú cenaste ya. Cenaste ya. Ay, ¿qué se va? Diablo, la agarró. Mira cómo se quedó. Ay, cómo le hizo. Hizo la misma jugada, fue que me la cogió allá mismo en la pared. Muy fácil. Qué bueno eres.
Rosa had a great showing in the win. 2 homers on the day.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boo. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask him to do.
¿Qué es lo que dice loco? Ay, con los Blues lleva mejor. Mira, hay que de quinto, di que.
Alberto Rosa, currently on a 10-game. Back here in Nationals Park, bottom of the second. Alberto Rosa digging in for the Nationals. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike one. Rosa
Vamos ya, vamos ya.
with a couple of homers in his last game.
Jonrón.
Strike
No, no es
two.
que no me gustan esos picheos ahí. Ya, no mueven una vaina. Ah, pero que tú eres un loco. Ah, porque tú eres un loco. Yo te lo dije, jonrón.
An absolute
Se
smash
fue la bola,
tonight.
papá.
His 18th
See
home
you
run of the
later.
season. The
Luego
Nationals
después.
strike first. It's 1-0. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
En el otro juego también a mí, el primer equipo que me firmó fueron los Washington.
Don't come around too often. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't,
what happened?
you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
On a line out towards center. Into second, and he's got a double.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. Makes the catch up against the wall. One run in the inning, but they lead two. 3. One down. Here's Andres Jimenez. Line drive, could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. Tag, but he's in there.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And there's 2 away. Back to the top of the order. Now here is Alejandro Kirk. That one is absolutely belted, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Coming around third is Jimenez. Throw cut off to second, and he's there with a double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Santander on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Rosa kept the hitting streak alive. Had only 1 hit, but made it count with a homer.
Yo, tu cara,
The dish for him, even though it wasn't enough to get them the W. This was a good
tú
showing.
pareces un loco.
So 2 down, and now up for Washington, Alberto Rosa. Sharp grounder.
Vámonos conmigo entonces, ¿qué vamos a hacer?
Runner holds up at second. 2 aboard now. Warming Bernabel digging in for the Nationals. 2 on, 2 outs. Runner takes off. Swing and a high fly ball left field. That is the inning. Second inning set to go. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Eugenio Suarez. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Weimer gets under it. And there's 1 down. That smash
Diablo,
towards
pero yo le
center.
estoy dando ni que esto no se va a esa pelota.
He's got it. And there's one away.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Here's the swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Up now for Washington. Warming Bernabel.
¿Quién?
First offering. Runner goes to third.
¿Qué me importa a mí? Gran cosa.
Double play with the runner in motion. And now Jose
Gran cosa.
Runner takes off for third. In
Gran
the dirt.
cosa.
Get out.
Throw save. That's a stolen base.
Very risky right there to try to steal third with 2 outs and a left-hander at the plate. And there's
now a step off to third.
No.
He hits the dirt and he is safe. He stole home. I don't believe it. Rosa stepping in. One door closed, but here's another shot, Singy. This guy has a chance to deliver.
opportunity to be a
buen patada esto ahora. Lo buen patada de un palo.
It says I got you like a 2-out ribby.
And there's a strike. Batter challenges in a very big spot. And it'll stay a strike. The umpire was correct. So they've only got one challenge left now. The tying run at the plate. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Rosa wants it.
Todo yo la pierdo. Yo hago de manera. Ahora viene por medio, ve dos traves. Ellos no tiran bola, a ver, chequea. ¿A que no me tiro una bola, a ver?
0-2 now. Stays
No tiran bola, me eso le trae también. ¿Viste? Velo ahí.
Tying run at the plate. Ripped on a line to center. And that will end the inning. So the Nats leave a pair, and they trail. So up next for Toronto, Jesus Sanchez. The 1-1. There's a swing and a drive. Ranging back. And warning track. Rosa extended the hitting streak in this one.
If he can consistently put up games like this one, they're more likely to get the win than the loss, even if it didn't work out today.
Ya. Tú no eres jugador de pelota, ya. Suelta eso, muchacho.
Junior now. Here's the 0-2. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Knocks it down. And he'll reach second with one away.
As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a
Gran cosa, man. ¿Qué importa? Eso no me importa a nosotros.
swing on the baseball.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Makes the turn at second. Heads for third. Now the tag at third, and they got it. Back in Washington, D.C. And now for the Jays, Jesus Sanchez.
¿Quién me importa con nosotros? Dime tú. Voy a llegar.
Misses the catch. Around second now, going for three. The relay, the tag, and he's out.
Really nice job of hitting right there, but you've got to be a better base runner than that and understand the situation.
Sí, eso nada más yo nada más entro a ver esos roles, que no se conflan, está bien
Keep
ya.
yourself in scoring position instead of killing a potential rally.
Él la sacó.
Drill out towards left center field. Got it. Nice grab. And that is 2 outs, runner at first. Davis Schneider next up for the Blue Jays.
Mira, voy a robar, chiquito, en vivo, me lo voy a robar,
Oh!
Typically put the best athletes up makes an excellent leaping catch to end the inning.
Ticket. Yo.
Rosa steps in. RBI opportunity here.
RBI opportunity.
Try and close the gap.
Vamos a hacer RBI opportunity.
In the air, left field. Santander under it. And that's the inning. Alejandro Kirk, the next to hit. Hard liner, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Comes through with the RBI. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Runner at third, 2 gone. Alberto Rosa will hit next.
Ooh!
On its way out of here.
Tabla, papá. Tabla.
He'll take a jog around the bases. His 19th home run of the year, and they slice into the lead. It's 10-6.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Nunca me lo pedí de que te comenzó ahí a ver ese juego y hablar mierda de que yo qué.
They may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time up, even in a loss.
Yo, shut up. Y la mujer, ¿de qué vera que te dejó? ¿Eh? Lo dejó la mujer, ¿verdad? Yo.
Alberto Rosa. 1 down. Alberto Rosa.
Di que te dejó la mujer, ¿verdad? Di que te dejó la mujer, ¿verdad?
Center field. Acuna on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Que si te dejó la mujer. Sí. Pero Candela que le estoy dando en el pecho. Le estoy dando en el pecho. Oh my goodness.
A solo shot.
Le estoy dando en el pecho a la pelota, papá.
And the Nats have the lead. It's 2-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run.
Es alto que lo tiene, Tito.
And knew it was gone.
First and second, 2 outs. Here is Ozzie Albies up to him.
You really kidded me.
That's out to center field. That's a base hit. Runner around third. Here comes the throw.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Laser to the gap, should score the run. In to score from third. It's 4-3. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving at full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind the way that he squared up that baseball.
Runner takes off for third, and that one gets away at the plate. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Amigo quiera.
Swinging a ground ball up the
Yo cambio la zona. El New Jersey es un
run scores, but a
Pile woman,
terrific
New
play to get the out.
¿Y quién va para
Bottom
comer?
of the 6. Now in for the Braves, Ha-Sung Kim. That's hard hit on the line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Now he'll turn for second. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Hard liner. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score, and now they trail by 1. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even
Substitution now at second base. Nationals turn to a pinch runner. Nasim Nunez. A little more speed out there now, representing the tying run. Rosa made a big contribution despite the loss. A 3-hit performance, including a homer.
They may want to change how they approach him next time because
Oye, loco, te voy a meter trompa.
3 hits to the loss last night. Out of line, out towards center. Reaching for it and brings it in. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. This one in. One away.
En serio, y que la galaxia de después de esa vergüenza que pasó con él. Después de esa vergüenza que pasó, ¿de qué va a hacer eso?
competitiveness, bat to ball, good instincts. Let's see if he opens it up.
Coge esa, porque ustedes la quieren coger toda. Coge esa, ladrón.
Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run. Well, he waited until the 7th, but that's the knot that'll extend his hitting streak. Singy, how much does it weigh on your mind when you're coming to the plate in the late innings with a streak going? Rudder breaks for third. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit into the outfield. Run comes in from second. It's an RBI single.
RBI single.
Tied in the 7th.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Rosa stepping in now. If he goes deep here, we may.
Eso no le trae, eso no le trae, eso no le trae. No.
Yeah, might as well order the Gatorade shower now.
So the call will stand. Still
Ya no
one
de que
challenge
muere
left for
encima de que trae.
2 on, 2 outs. And fouled off.
So now it's all about
foul.
try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way.
Swing and a ball driven out to center, carrying well. And it flies to the deep.
Se fue la pelota, compadre.
Down about this one, home run. And the Nats
¿Lo viste?
had the lead.
¿Lo viste?
It's 4-1.
¿Cómo te viste? ¿Cómo que dice Bonifacio? ¿Lo viste? Así que es. ¿Lo viste? Todo el mundo mira para el octavo inning para ir más adelante.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Usted tiene una fuga de dinero, no sabe lo que le está pasando. Tiene una fuga de dinero, tipo.
So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Una fuga de dinero.
Rosa was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was